Chocolate, chocolate.
Okay guys, you guys can keep painting if you're painting. We're going to continue on with painting. We're going to start with, well, I'm going to introduce you to one of the greatest artists of all time. His name is Bob Ross. Maybe some of you know him. Anybody heard of Bob Ross? Watch Bob Ross? Okay.
Chocolate.
That's good. Okay. So for those of you guys who haven't, Bob Ross uses oil paint. Okay, we're not using oil paint. Oil paints are really good, and I really enjoy them, but that's something you get when you have a little bit of extra money. Watercolors are obviously cheaper and easier to clean. They're not actually easier to use, believe it or not. But what I'm going to be showing you is, or what I want you to take from what we're going to watch is, the way you construct a painting is the same. Okay, so our next project is going to be doing a landscape. You're going to be doing a very specific landscape. I'll tell you about it after. But you're going to be doing a landscape, right? So landscape means what? We are looking at the land, right? You're going to be doing, so it's no people, no animals, right? And that's what he does, okay? Even though we're not using the same medium as him, the same materials, the way you construct the painting is the same, okay? And namely is, you always, or when you're drawing, say you have, you have somebody standing in the foreground and then you've got like mountains or you've got a house in the background. what's the first thing you draw in that scene? Christian, did you hear what I said? No? Ralph, did you hear what I said? No? What's the first thing? Say you want to draw me standing in front of this board. If you were doing that, what would be the very first thing that you draw, probably? Okay, it's two things. Me in front of this board. What are we drawing first? Huh? The ground?
The board.
The board?
Oh, the board.
No, not the board. Me. You're drawing. When you draw, okay, when you draw, you should draw from front to back. Okay. The reason is that what I mean by front to back is you draw things in the foreground. So I would be in the foreground. The board would be in the background. Right? The reason you do that is because you don't want the board to appear behind me like I'm not there. You want me to look like I'm in front of the board. So to do that, you have to draw the board as if it were behind me. In other words, if I'm standing in front of this board, will you see the whole board? No, because I'll be blocking part of it, right? And you want to draw that first, so that you can make it look like the board is actually behind you, and I'm not somehow see-through to the board. When you paint the opposite. You paint background, middle ground, foreground last. So you paint backwards to forwards, okay? Not forwards to backwards like when you draw. And that's really kind of what I want you to watch. Now, some of the techniques, the way he does trees and stuff like that, we can look at some of that. But really, I just kind of want you also to watch that it doesn't, you can do a lot of things simply that end up looking pretty good, okay? So we're going to start with that, and then you guys, and then we are going to do our own kind of watercolor Bob Ross. I don't know if we're going to get to do that today. But we're going to, I'm going to be Bob Ross, and you guys are going to follow along with me.
Miss J, look. Chocolate.
My favorite.